A huge number of people are moving from ChatGPT to Claude right now, and Claude just made it way easier by building a feature that pulls all of your memory and context over in about 60 seconds, which is pretty sweet and of course makes it a lot more convenient. I'm one of the people who has made the switch. A couple months back, I ported everything over from ChatGPT to Claude, and I haven't really looked back since then. Since then, migrating platforms has probably become the #1 thing people have asked me about. Even my mom was asking me about it. So that's why I'm making this video, and in this video, I will cover two things. Exactly how to do the move without losing your ChatGPT data, and why I actually switched in the first place. Because I think the real reasons are more practical than the usual X model beats Y drama you see online. Quick context before we go into it, Claude is sitting at the top of almost every benchmark that matters for real world work, writing and coding especially, which is why so many power users are testing it and making the jump. This is the kind of thing where if you're not checking what's actually winning every few months, you can end up spending a year on the wrong tool for your own workflow without knowing it. That's actually the main thing I do on this channel every week. I test the new tools as they drop and break down what's actually worth your time. So if you want to stay ahead on this stuff without doing all the testing yourself, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Let's get into the video. Okay, so here is exactly how you switch. Now, Claude has actually currently made an actual page for this, claude.com/import-memory. It's very easy to find. It will tell you exactly how to do it. It even has a get started button. So if you click this, it's going to take you through to their web-based editor in which you can copy this prompt and go over to ChatGPT, which I will do right now. You can also get there by going to your profile and clicking it, and then going to settings, capabilities, and you should have a button right here that says start import. So all you have to do is click copy here, and then you'll have to go to ChatGPT. Alrighty, I had ChatGPT open. I'm just going to copy what Claude gave me, and I will send it to ChatGPT. I mean, the fact that ChatGPT will actually do this is kind of funny to me. It'll be interesting in the future if they block this kind of stuff to stop model switching. But for the time being, it works perfectly. Now, this whole process will take a minute or two, so once you've done this, feel free to go get a coffee or some food or whatever you want. Okay, so once it's finished doing that, all you have to do is go ahead and click copy. Then head back to ChatGPT and paste your memory in here. So again, this might take another minute or two. Okay, so as you can see, it's put all of its memory into here and it's got everything that ChatGPT knows about me. Now, if you do want to edit any of this stuff, you can just click this button right here and you can tell it what to add or forget. So say there's certain things coming up from ChatGPT that you don't like, you can literally just get rid of them. Or if it forgot anything, then you can add it in there. Okay, so you're not done yet. Say you want to carry over specific projects from ChatGPT to Claude. This is how you do it. You do it in the same way, pretty much, just slightly different process. So you copy the prompt again, then you would paste it into the chat and send the prompt. Now I'm going to blur out some of the results because some of this stuff is just like obviously private competitive knowledge, but trust me, it's real information. You can do the same thing. Okay, so once that's done, you hit copy again and head to the project in Claude. Now this can be an existing project or you can make a new project. And then I believe you should be able to add it as text content here or as instructions. I'll just add it as text. So as you can see, I've named it ChatGPT memory, and then I'm just going to paste it in here, add content. And as you can see, it has 109 lines of memory, and you can now prompt it to reference this always when doing stuff within this project. And that's it. It's really that simple. If it's been something you've been dreading or putting off because you think it's complicated, or you've had so much memory built up in ChatGPT, do not worry. You can do it extremely quickly. I mean, as you saw, it only takes a couple of minutes. So if it's been something you've been wanting to do, I would go ahead and just do it. I personally have been way preferring my experience using Claude as opposed to ChatGPT, but of course I do use all the tools for different things. Okay, so this is why I actually switched, because I think that's the more interesting part. The biggest thing for me was the writing quality. I've been using ChatGPT for pretty much anything involving written output, and I kept noticing that what Claude produced sounded a lot more like how I actually write. And it also took in my inputs a lot better. So if I gave it feedback, it would incorporate that better than ChatGPT was in the next outputs. Like AI rhythm in writing is something you can spot from a mile away, and it's something you want to heavily avoid. There's a huge negative connotation around it in society, and you should definitely be avoiding it like the absolute plague. Claude's output requires a lot less editing than ChatGPT's, and I knew that was kind of the time when it was to switch. The other major thing that I personally really liked was how Claude delivered the information. It uses a lot more visuals, a lot more structured breakdowns. ChatGPT has this kind of habit of regurgitating just a huge amount of text, which for me personally is just a little hard to follow sometimes. And I also don't want to read like 3,000 words every single response. In Claude, you have artifacts, you have visuals, you have all these different things where you can actually see the output as opposed to just reading it. With the artifacts, which you can build working tools right inside the chat. And if you like it, you can export it to HTML. You can do all kinds of things. The projects feature within Claude is also really cool. ChatGPT does have one, but within Claude, it's really easy to add context. You can add files, you can add instructions, you can have custom skills, and then every chat within that project, it will reference all of it. My entire YouTube workflow now lives inside one Claude project, which makes it super easy for me. And it's sped up the way I do things, maybe by 3x. Now, in terms of what other people are switching for, I've heard there's political reasons. I mean, OpenAI did sell out to the government, whereas Anthropic wanted more guardrails and things like that. I know that was a big reason a lot of people switched, as well as a couple other things. Now, I will mention ChatGPT's latest image generation model is far better than what Claude has. I will be using it for every kind of media creation going forward, but that's the only thing that I think it really has a beat on right now in terms of practical use. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Dylan. I run a SaaS company and a marketing agency, and I stay on top of all the AI stuff so you don't have to. If you want to learn AI and dominate the next decade, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.